All right, this is the second half of lesson 3. Yesterday we worked on subtracting like terms. So now we're going to continue and expand on that from word problems. So the first one says, find the result when this is subtracted from this. Now, whenever you see the word subtracted from, that means that that goes first. So we have 11 plus 5v. We're going to subtract 13v plus 2. Now, remember the rules that we went through yesterday. We're going to change everything in parentheses. If there's subtraction, we're going to change it to adding its opposite. Now, we don't have that, so we don't have to do that step. We do have a subtraction sign here, which means we need to do leave, change it all. So what I mean by that is we're going to leave the first set of parentheses. We're going to change it to adding, and we're going to change everything in the second set of parentheses. So this becomes negative 13v and negative 2. Now, we're going to combine our like terms. So I'm going to circle 11. The like term to 11 is negative 2. So I'm going to write those next to each other. 11 and negative 2, which is opposite sign subtract, keep the sign of the larger. And then I'm going to put 5v and negative 13v next to each other. I'm going to add those together. Opposite sign subtract. 13 minus 5 is 8. 13 is bigger, 13 is negative. So my answer is 9 plus negative 8v. Now remember, 9 plus negative 8v is the same thing as 9 minus 8v. Plus a negative is the same thing as just subtraction. All right, this says find the result when this is added to this. So now we're going to take negative 18m minus 4. And we're going to add it to 4m minus 14. All right, so step 1, we're going to change all of the subtraction to adding its opposite. So negative 18m plus negative 4. We're going to do the same thing in the second set of parentheses. We're going to change it to adding a negative 14. So now let's find our like terms. We have negative 18m and 4m. Let's write that next to each other. Opposite sign subtract, take the sign of the larger. That would be negative 14m. Then we have negative 4 and negative 14. Same signs add, keep the sign of the larger. So put that all together and you get negative 14m minus 18. Remember, that's the same thing as if you do plus a negative 18. Same thing. All right, example 4. Now it's a real in-depth word problem. It says it costs Margot a processing fee of $3 to rent a storage unit, plus $17 per month. Okay, so I'm going to write that. $3 is no matter what, but it's $17 per month. So that would be $17 per month. We write that as 17M. Her friend Carissa wants to store a box of her belongings in the unit and tells her she'll pay $1 for the processing fee and $3 for every month. So we can take that off of her bill. So we're going to subtract 1 for the processing fee and 3M for $3 for every month. Now, this is the expression we want to do. So first step is to change all subtraction in the parentheses to adding its opposite, which we don't have. So we can skip that. Now we're going to leave, change it all. So leave, change everything in here to its opposite. Now combine your like terms. 3 and negative 1 gives us 2. 17m plus negative 3m, opposite signs subtract. Take the sign of the larger. So our answer is 2 plus 14m. So then it says, determine how much she will pay after 6 months. Well, m represents the number of months. So let's take 2 plus 14m and see what it would cost for 6 months. Well, 14 times 6 gives us 84. And add the 2 and you get $86. That's part B to that question. All right, so I want you to keep practicing adding and subtracting like terms. Just remember, whenever you have subtraction, leave, change, change. Just make sure that if it's in front of the parentheses, you change everything in the second parentheses. Have a good day.